All right. So what I'm going to have you do in this video is I'm going to train you how to research on eBay and see what lands are selling. And what I'm after is basically wanting to see what lands are selling, where are these lands located, what state, what county, and some of that information to help me determine just what people are wanting on eBay. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and then we will get to work seeing how to do this. All right. So you're going to go to ebay.com, and then what you're going to type here in the search blank is you are going to type in land, and you'll see some things drop down. You're just going to click on this land right here. I've found that that one gets the best results. And if you did no filters at all, you would see there's just an exhaustive amount of land that's on here. What I'm going to have you do is scroll down, and on the left-hand side, you'll start seeing these different filters. I want you to click on residential, and then it's going to refresh and refine it a little bit. And then I want you to go down until you see under show only sold items. And so with these two filters, you'll still have a number of properties here to look at, but you've narrowed it down to just what has already sold. That's what I'm interested in, not what people are putting out there, but what people are actually buying. So then you're going to go over here to state, province, click see all. And then on here, I'm not going to have you look at every single one of these states because there's not a point to do that. There's no point in looking at Ohio. They only have 6 listings. So I'm going to have you look at the top 5 and basically compile information for me to let me know what is selling, where it's selling, and how much it's selling for. So let's say that you go to this state, California. So you'll just click apply. And then ideally what should happen is that every property on here is going to be a California property that's sold. And I'm just going to have you simply click on these and determine, what sold, how many acres, the price, all of that. So I'll include this all in an email, but what I wanted to say right off the bat is if you come across something that, has a house in it, sometimes people will sell a property that already has a structure on it. I'm not seeing anything just yet, but sometimes you'll come across this. If there is clearly a house on the land that they're selling, sometimes they'll do this kind of picture and it has some buildings and stuff. That doesn't necessarily mean they're selling land with buildings. But if it seems like they're selling something that has a house, when you're looking at it, just disregard. I don't want to deal with that. So let's say you go to this first one. You'll click on this and see it looks like there's not, a lot of information here. It says, this listing is ended. Now, what you can do is just click see original listing, and then you should be able to, pull up data on what's sold. So basically what I need you to do is I need you to look at the location, so the county, and in this case it looks like it was in Los Angeles. I know it says city, but that's also the county, I believe. Yeah, you see, county, Los Angeles. I want to know the county. I also want to know how big it was. And then I also want to know the price. And so let me see if it has it in here. I believe, let me see. Okay, yeah, here it is. So um, right now, what I want to know is, so let's say you clicked on California or you clicked on Florida, whatever state it was. And again, I'll have all this in an email to you, but you'll click on this the state. You'll be looking through the listings, and when you click on the listing, occasionally it will say this listing is ended, and there will be a little tabs to click on that says see original listing, and then you can scroll down and usually have enough information. I'm not looking for a ton of details. I'm just looking for, when you're looking at a property that's sold, where was it, so what county in that state, and how much they're listing it for. So you see right here, and then how big that property was. That will be enough information to help me. Um, Also, side note, don't be thrown off when it says something like this. All that's saying is that the guy that sold it lives in Florida, but he sold a California property. Does that make sense? So you'll see the information, right here. So, anyways, that is it. And then you can go to this arrow right here and back out. I'll do it one more time, and then see all these properties. The same thing. You can click on this one, and it doesn't. Oh, okay, so you don't even have to click see original listing. It has all the info already right here. So for this one, it says right here there's the pricing, and then let me see, that's how much he was selling the property for. And it says Hornbrook, California. I'm not really sure what county that's in. When all else fails, if you don't know, if it's seeming like it's not showing you the county, which I'm seeing, okay, here it is, right there. I was going to say, all else fails, you can just Google that city and see what county it is, but there it is right there, and there's the size. So that's all the information you need. And then once you are done with that, if you can create a little spreadsheet for me, and I'll include in the email all the topics, things that I need, which basically it's just, if you create a grid, you'll have the state and the county, and then how big it was and what it sold for. If you can send all that to me, that would be a huge help. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, as always, you can just let me know. Thank you.